Hi YouTube, it's Mackenzie. I'm gonna do a little different of a video today. It's kind of gonna be like planning 101. Like I know like there's a ton of videos that are like planning 101 series, but I decided to do my own kind of video like that. I'm by no means saying I'm an expert. I'm still actually probably just a beginner. I only recently just started really getting into planning in April of this year. And so it's only been like maybe like 6 months or 6 or 7 months that I've been doing it. So I'm definitely still new to everything, but I just wanted to give some like pointers about what I've like figured out throughout the years. Months. And so I'll get into it. Obviously, one of the first things about getting a planner is, or like doing a planning system is figuring out what planner you need. As you may know, there are tons of different kinds of planners, and different layouts for each kind of planner. There's like vertical spreads, which are more like this. And the Erin Condrens also have vertical spreads. This is actually a Happy Planner, but I kind of stopped on this one for a little while, and now I just use it as a sticker storage. And then there are like that, and then another thing is this is an arc bound planner. There are also like binder kind of planners and ring bound planners as well. So and then there's also the the horizontal layout, which is the main one that I use. This is my A5 size Simple Stories planner. This is the first planner I got, and the one I use the most. I don't have one with me, but I wanted to try out the hourly layout for the planner, just so I can dictate, like, because like my life has become really hectic lately because I'm working like 10-11 hours, and then I'm job hunting, and I'm trying to fit in all the like household stuff and posting YouTube videos and Instagram photos, so it's just been really hectic lately. So I'm deciding to try an hourly planner to see if that helps, and just like specifically dictate times to do each thing, so that way I'm not like, oh, I still need to do this and I haven't had time because I spent too much time doing that. So I actually have ordered an Erin Condren hourly planner. It hasn't come yet, so I don't have an hourly planner to show you, but I'm sure like you probably already know what it would look like. Although the thing I don't like about the hourly planners is most of them go from like 6 a.m. to like 7 p.m. or like maybe even 8 p.m. But I'm up until like 12:30 a.m., maybe even later than that. And so like I wish they would continue it further, especially during the weekends, because like during the weekends I'm actually kind of lazy in the morning and don't really feel like doing that much, and get all my stuff done later at night. Probably partly in because I have insomnia. And so like I wish they would extend the time frames a little bit more, but I mean for people who use it as a work planner, that's probably really good for them. I, on the other hand, wouldn't be using it as a work planner. I have a separate planner that I use for my work. Yeah, the other planner that I use for work is also a vertical, no, not vertical, horizontal layout that I just showed. I can't show that one because I work in a nursing home, and so I list like the residents that I need to see in that, and that would kind of be like a breach of confidentiality, so I can't show that one. But another kind of oh, and then also, wow, I suck at these kind of videos, obviously. I'm all over the place. But anyhow, there are also different sizes of planners. Like this larger one, again, like I said before, is an A5 size planner, which, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, as far as I know, is like the largest planner you can get. Like, I think, although I think the Erin Condren pages are larger than A5 size, so I probably shouldn't say that. I don't have one yet, so I can't compare it, but I think, now that I think about it, I think they are. So the Erin Condren's probably the larger one of like the general ones that you can get. And of course there are like cheaper ones and more expensive ones, like the Happy Planner that I got a little bit ago. They have like nicer cover. They have like new Happy Planners that have better covers now. So I kind of wish I would have waited, but anyhow. These they sell at like Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and you can always use a coupon to get these, so these are pretty cheap. I think the original price is like, I want to say like $35. Sounds about right. But yeah, and then you can obviously go get the cheaper ones like that, and Recollections also came out with a planner, although it is a personal size planner, but it's only like $20 at Michael's and Hobby. Actually, I don't know if Hobby Lobby has it. I know Michael's does. And so you can use like a 40% off coupon, and then they sell like the inserts and everything too. And although the more expensive ones are like the kikki.K brand, although this one isn't leather. kikki.K does have a lot of leather planners. Now this is a personal size. This one is fabric, obviously, and I paid, I think, like $50, not including shipping. And then I'll show you this back too, because it's so cute. But yeah, and then the other thing that's kind of bad about, well, actually, sorry, before I go into that, I'll show you, this is a Filofax, which is also one of the more expensive brands. This is patent leather. I did get this one on sale. I think it was around $60, and I think it was like 50% off. And so it was around $60, and that didn't include shipping. But, yeah, it's patent leather, and then, like, that's what it looks like on the inside. And this one does come with, like, little vertical inserts. The kikki.K, which, kind of sucks, but, I guess they obviously made it that way, but, at least the one that I got, it didn't come with, like, planner inserts. It came with, like, where are the inserts it came with? Oh yeah, here's the kikki.K one. It just came with, like, blank pages. I don't know if you can even see that. But I had to, like, purchase the, like, specific planner inserts separately. And so obviously that added to the cost of it. Whereas the Simple Stories A5 planner, it came with all the monthly inserts. And the thing I also really like about this one is the months, months and weekly spreads are not dated. So I could start it any time of the year, and since I got it in April, I just jumped right into April, and but yet I can still, like, at the end of the year, I can still go back and do January, February, and March for the following year because they're not dated. So I did really like the fact that this one specifically came with the inserts, and it wasn't even that expensive. I want to say I ordered it on Amazon. I want to say it was like $35, maybe like 40. But yeah, and then it's got like a bunch of pockets and stuff in the front. This like acetate piece did come with it, but the image behind it didn't. I ordered dividers from an Etsy store, and that's what the Chanel image behind it is. And I also so like I actually recommend like getting some like cheap like Target or Walmart planners that are like different styles, like vertical and horizontal, or like hourly or something like that, and see which one works best for you. Because I use 3 different planners on a regular basis. Like this personal planner, personal size planner comes with me everywhere. I can't show you like the actual like weekly layouts that I do because A, it's not interesting, and B, it's like personal information. Like I just keep track of more personal kind of stuff. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. In my head it makes sense, but anyhow. So, and then like this insert is just like the week is all on one page, and they have plenty of different inserts. Like you can get a day on a page. Like this one has the week on 2 pages, which a lot of planners do that. They'll have a monthly spread at the beginning of the month, and then the weekly spread as a week on 2 pages. And so just I recommend just like trying different like cheap planners if you're not 100% sure which kind of like layout would work best for you. And then like as you get more into it, then it'll be easier to, well, not easier, but then you can decide if you want to spend more money and get one of the like nicer, more expensive ones. I kind of just jumped right into it. But that's not always the best way to go. And another thing is, I know a lot of Etsy stores have tons and tons of stickers, which I actually have. Again, I only started planning in April, and I already have 3 binders like this full of stickers from Etsy, which I don't really recommend doing because like it'll probably take me forever to get through all like my little stickers. But so like I have like a bunch of like icon ones, and then so I mean it depends on what kind of, like if you do want to decorate your planner, it depends on like what kind of like stickers you want. Like do you want like more functional stickers that are like that are like little checklists or something like that, or like with me I use more like icon stickers as decoration because like I just think they're cute. But like functional ones would be like something like this where you can just like write in an appointment or something like that. And I can take this off. And like I also use a lot of just like icon kind of decorative stickers. Like I don't really use that many functional stickers. I do sometimes, like I don't know if you can see this one, but it's like a little like phone icon, and so those are more like functional type ones. And then they also do sell kits you can use. A lot of the kits on Etsy are pretty much, like, I've seen a few for vertical or horizontal type planners, but like probably like 99% of them are for the vertical layout planners. And like these ones, like there's like decorative boxes, and these are more functional. There's like checklists. And then again, some more functional ones like to do today, and then like little appointment things, and you can put like a sticker right here to show what kind of appointment it is. Some more checklists and weekend banners and that. And then half boxes, and so like the like it does have some decorative ones, but a lot of times the kits are a little bit more functional. So if you do like wanna, actually I don't think I'm in focus. There we go. Okay. If you do want to decorate your planner, but you're not sure if you want more of like the functional type of stickers or like the just more decorative type stickers, I would recommend probably trying out a kit and see like if you like doing the more decorative aspect of it, or if the like functional aspect is more of what you're looking for. Again, you by no means have to decorate your planners. It's just something that a lot of people do. And then there's also, the, like, a lot of people do bullet journaling. I actually don't really do bullet journaling. I do have, like, a Chic Sparrow pocket size, like a little bullet journal, but I don't actually use it for bullet journaling. If you go to the website www.bulletjournal.com, it will explain a lot more of what bullet journaling is in regards to planning. I, again, haven't really done it very well. Actually, take that back, I haven't done it. Like, I will put like little check boxes and stuff in my planner, but that's not really bullet journaling. Although bullet journaling is more of, at least from the videos that I've seen, I mean, you can make it simple, but from the videos that I've seen, it's definitely more of like a decorative, creative thing, because you're writing everything out. So if you don't want to take the time to write all the days out, all the months out, all that, then I recommend like just getting like a regular, not a regular plan, but just a planner that has the stuff already written out for you. But yeah, and then like the thing with these like little traveler's notebooks that a lot of people do use for bullet journaling, there's also a Leuchtturm, I think it's what it's called, 1917, which is specifically designed for bullet journaling. But yeah, there's like different inserts that you can use. Like I have like a dot grid insert and a mood tracker insert. I mean, this isn't really bullet journaling, but it's just what I use. And then like another kind of daily insert. And then my daily migraine tracker insert, and the migraine tracker is what I used recently, and I'm running out of time, so I will actually I might extend this a little bit further because I do want to go into a few other things. So this is going to stop and I will return. Okay, I'm back. But I also wanted to really quickly go over, there's also like, if you don't necessarily want to use stickers because you'll have to keep buying more and more stickers, but you still want to decorate your planner. There are plenty of like little planner stamps that you can use. This one I'm pretty sure is Kelly Perky. Yeah, and I got this at Michael's, and it just has like little stuff that you can use in your planner, as well as like this. And so like you can do like aerobics and yoga, and like this is more of like a health one, and then over here it's got like the little thing to like count how many waters you've drank and stuff like that. So you can use this to or these kind of stamps to decorate your planner. If you don't want to necessarily use stickers, I mean you can obviously use both too, but like if you don't want to like keep buying stickers, then stamps, but you still want to decorate your planner, stamps are probably a better way to go because you can use them over and over and over again. And also another cheap thing if you want to decorate your planner is to use like washi tape, and like I don't know if you can see it, but like I just put washi tape like down the side and then re-hole punch where the holes needed to go. And washi tape's usually cheap. You can get it at like big tubes of it at Michael's, and then use like 40% off coupons on it. So that's another like cheaper way to decorate your planner. And I'm not in focus. Okay, I think I'm in focus now. But yeah, and then again I got a lot of stamps too, along with stickers. Although I do tend to use my stickers more than my stamps, so I don't know if that was such a good investment for me to get stamps. But there are all I lost my train of thought. That's always great. But and again, there are like plenty of different pens and other, like you can use different colored pens too in your planner in order to give it some more color and decorative. But again, I'm by no means saying you have to decorate your planner. It's just an option. And if you do use different kind of pens, a lot of the paper in the different planners is like I know that the Kikki.K has like pretty thin paper, and Filofax I think is pretty thin paper. I've heard from YouTube videos that Erin Condren tends to have at least a little bit thicker paper. So when you're using like different pens or different kinds of ink, if you're using stamps, try to find like a blank piece of like scratch paper in your planner that's obviously the same kind of paper that's in the planner, and just test out the different pens and inks and that, and make sure that they don't bleed through or have too much shadowing, because that might get annoying, especially if you're like, especially because like the pages or the weekly pages are like back to back, so you'll be able to see it on the other side. I've learned from personal experience, and I've heard from people on YouTube as well, that if you do use stamps, the Versamark chalk ink is probably the best ink to use, because it like barely, if any, it barely has any shadowing, if any shadowing. And so yeah, and then you can also decorate your planner with different kinds of paper clips, which they sell on Etsy, or I don't know if Michael's has started selling paper clips yet though. but I know they have them on Etsy, as well as little like planner charms. This I did get on Etsy, but last time I went to Michael's, I'm pretty sure they did have some little like planner charms that you can use, and you can always just make your own from like beads and that. I've seen people do that. So yeah, and then one of the things I do recommend getting is little sticky notes or page flags like this, because I find it very helpful to just like if something's not happening until like the next month, but you want to make sure you remember it, you can just jot it down on one of these little things and put it on the monthly spread, so you don't have to actually write it into a specific day yet in case it changes. You can just have it noted, and then when you do your monthly spread, like you can write it in more permanently. So I definitely love using these. I use these a lot, and I even use these like when like something's gonna be happening the next week. I'll just write it down on one of these and stick it on the next week, so that way when I do plan out my next week, I can just look and see like what the event was and if it's changed or anything. So that's good. Always good to have those as well. Again, like pretty much the main things that you need for any kind of like planning system is obviously a pen, a planner, and figuring out what your planning style is, and then the rest of the stuff is kind of just like extra. Again, except I do recommend getting some of these kind of things because I do find them very helpful. Well, I think that's all I needed to talk about, or all I wanted to talk about. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will hopefully see you next week. Bye, YouTube.